All right, Yankees fans, buckle up, because today's update might not look like a blockbuster on the surface, but trust me when I say this, under the radar move could quietly reshape the entire direction of the New York Yankees season. While everyone has been laser focused on the big names, splashy free agents, and headline grabbing rumors, Brian Cashman and the front office may be cooking something much more subtle behind closed doors, and sometimes those are the trades that matter most. This is the kind of move that doesn't dominate ESPN right away, but 6 months from now, we're all pointing back and saying, that's where everything changed. Let's start with where the Yankees currently stand. This roster is loaded with star power, no doubt about it. Aaron Judge remains the heartbeat of this team, Garrett Cole is still the ace when healthy, and Juan Soto has instantly transformed the lineup into one of the most dangerous in baseball. But even with all that talent, the Yankees still have clear holes. Depth issues, defensive questions, bullpen volatility, and that ever-present concern about staying healthy over a long 162-game grind. The front office knows this isn't just about making the playoffs. The standard in the Bronx is championships, and right now, this roster feels close, but not complete. That's where this under-the-radar trade chatter comes in. According to multiple insiders around the league, the Yankees have been quietly engaging in conversations with several teams about a versatile, controllable player who can impact both sides of the ball. We're not talking about a superstar with a massive contract. This is more of a high-value chess move, someone who brings athleticism, defensive flexibility, and consistent production, while also fitting into the Yankees' long-term plans. Think of a player who can rotate between infield and outfield, steal bases, make contact, and give Aaron Boone real lineup options instead of forcing him into rigid matchups every night. Sources suggest the Yankees are targeting a player from a non-contending team, someone who hasn't been fully unlocked yet but shows strong underlying metrics, exit velocity, on-base percentage, sprint speed, the kind of advanced stats the Yankees front office absolutely loves. And here's the key. This player would come with multiple years of team control, making him far more valuable than a simple rental. That's huge, because it means this move isn't just about 2026. It's about building a sustainable core around Judge, Soto, and whoever becomes the next wave of Yankees talent. Now let's talk about why this matters so much right now. The AL East is brutal. The Orioles are young and fearless. The Rays always find a way to compete. Toronto has talent, and even Boston is retooling faster than expected. There is no room for complacency. One extra win here, one extra win there. That's the difference between hosting a playoff series and flying out for a wild-card game. The Yankees learned that lesson the hard way in recent seasons, and that's why Cashman is being proactive instead of reactive. What makes this potential trade especially interesting is who the Yankees might be willing to give up. Early reports indicate New York is open to moving mid-tier prospects rather than touching their elite young core. That means guys like Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones are likely staying put, while the package would center around depth arms or position players blocked at the major league level. This is classic Yankees strategy. Leverage organizational depth to fill immediate needs without mortgaging the future. And fans, this is where it gets exciting. Imagine adding a switch-hitting utility player who can bat near the top of the order, provide Gold Glove-caliber defense, and bring speed to a lineup that has historically leaned heavily on power. Suddenly, you're not just relying on home runs. Suddenly, you're manufacturing runs, extending innings, and putting pressure on opposing pitchers in ways the Yankees haven't consistently done in years. That's playoff baseball. That's how you beat elite pitching in October. There's also a strong belief that this move could stabilize the defense, which has been an underrated problem for New York. Too many extra outs, too many misplays in key moments. A versatile defender who can slide into multiple positions allows Boone to rest veterans, manage injuries better, and keep everyone fresher down the stretch. Over 162 games, that flexibility is priceless. Let's not ignore the clubhouse aspect either. This incoming player is reportedly known as a high-energy, team-first guy. Someone who brings intensity every day and fits perfectly with the competitive culture Judge has helped establish. Chemistry matters, especially on a team with championship expectations. The Yankees don't just evaluate talent anymore. They evaluate makeup, leadership, and how a player handles pressure in big markets. If this deal gets finalized, expect someone who's mentally built for New York. Now here's the part fans always want to know. When could this happen? League insiders believe talks are already in advanced stages, and while nothing is guaranteed, this feels closer than most rumors you see floating around on social media. The Yankees are motivated, the selling team wants prospects, and both sides appear aligned on value. That's usually when things move fast. Don't be shocked if we wake up to breaking news sooner rather than later. And think about the ripple effect. One smart trade could push existing players into more natural roles. It could deepen the bench. It could allow Boone to rest Judge more often without sacrificing offense. It could give the bullpen more breathing room by tightening up late-inning defense. These are the small edges that separate good teams from champions. Let's zoom out for a moment. Over the past few years, the Yankees have been criticized for being too predictable, too right-handed, too homer-dependent, too slow. This potential move directly addresses all of that. It signals a philosophical shift toward balance, athleticism, and adaptability. That's a massive development, and it tells us the front office is evolving with the modern game. Yankees fans have every right to be excited. This isn't just another rumor mill story. This is a calculated move aimed at maximizing a championship window that is wide open right now. Judge is in his prime. Soto is a generational talent. Cole anchors the rotation. You don't waste years like this. You strike while the iron is hot. So while this trade might not come with fireworks and flashing lights, make no mistake, it could be the domino that sets everything else in motion. The kind of deal analysts overlook, but managers love. The kind of player who doesn't lead SportsCenter every night but becomes indispensable by August and October. And when the postseason arrives, don't be surprised if this under-the-radar edition is right in the middle of big moments, clutch hits, and game-saving plays. Bottom line, Yankees fans, stay locked in. Something big may be brewing, even if it doesn't look big on paper. These are the moves championship teams make. Quiet, smart, and strategic. And if this deal goes through, it might just be remembered as the moment the Yankees turned a strong roster into a complete one. If you enjoyed this update, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for daily Yankees news, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think the Yankees should target? Are you excited about a sneaky trade like this, or do you still want a blockbuster? Let's talk about it, because Bronx baseball is heating up, and we're just getting started.